Okay, so another trance techno example. Stick the BPM counter on that. 128. Try that. I'll look at the beats here and see if it adds up. Yeah, that looks all right. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get the first beat lined up to about there. That works. Just checking it against the beats and the bar counter, so if it's in sync. It looks pretty solid. And then check at the end. Yeah, that's right. So we've got the right BPM and it's lined up as well. So that's okay. Don't need that. I'm going to add some empty MIDI parts, just as markers. Okay, so I'll just start off with like kick, probably 16 bar section there. That'll do. It looks like, I mean, the kick is pretty much, I'm just going to guess first and then check it later. It looks like it's going through there. It looks like that's a breakdown. There. Yeah, and then again more. My half, yeah, 8 bars there. It's quite predictable. Okay, so actually the kick stops there. Okay, so that's the kick. We have a bass line, different color. Might start earlier. No, actually there's kind of an off bass, but it's different. Let's do that now. Okay, yeah, there's this bass then that goes on. Okay, that bass goes till the end. And this one goes till there. Is that true? Does it just change? Yeah, it just changes in the breakdown. Okay, we've got the other percussion. There's that kind of hat pattern. Okay, it stops here. Okay, and here's the 16th hat. It's the straight closed hat. And as well there we've got here we've got this off hat. Just kind of like the main hat. They're both gone there. So this one was the hat pattern, the slightly duller one. Basically played everywhere. It's more prominent there. I'm not sure if it's still here. Yeah, I think it is. It's just that it just gets a bit lost or lower. It's a bit lowered in the mix. And now this off hat, is this the same off hat that we have there? Yeah, it is the same. So it comes in here and it plays through those. and then goes out. Yeah, it goes out for that bit. And then this 16th hat, this little fast one, the straight one, I think that's not in the beginning. Yeah, it's this other pattern. That pattern. Yeah, that one just comes in, I think, at the end. Okay, that's that. I could probably name these better. We've got this big melody thing that comes in here. It sounds like a chime melody or something. Chime lead, I'll call it. There, that one. Make it a little bit clearer. Yeah, so it's like that. Okay. It starts here. Got that big air hit. That one there. Yeah. Right, there's one there. That chime lead comes in here. I just noticed another little synth part that's kind of, I was going to call it, it's like just a very high upper mid. Kind of a little arpeggiated. Kind of wide one there. Just comes in here. That's gone again there, so okay. Does that come in again? Yeah, it's there again. It actually fades in actually as well. It's from around there, just put a different darker color so that it looks like it's not the full version. It's gone again there. Okay, there's that big offbeat there. It started here, I think. That big offbeat melody there, that's what I meant. It's a lead. So that goes right through to the breakdown. There's a little echoey kind of one there. Panned. Echo pan. Okay, that offbeat one is back. Oh, no, it's a different one. That's offbeat low. And there's another one which is offbeat high. This one here. It's more of a, it's kind of more like a metallic kind of sound. It's actually that one that starts in the breakdown. That's the one I mean. And then it's yeah, this one here, this one that continues on. There's also one little stab there. And there's a little stab in there somewhere as well. Does this part play it earlier? That's this one here. I have it already. Like that. what else? I'm wondering if these ones play anywhere else in the a bit earlier. Don't think so. There is that offbeat synth. There's an offbeat synth there. And there's also that little upper mid one. This one here. It goes away, and then it comes back there. But there's also an offbeat. Okay, there's actually more now. There's, I think this upper synth is not the same, different. So could be that there's two, this and another one are playing together there. It's very similar, so I'm gonna make it a kind of a similar color. It could be the same part, just with a different synth cutoff, maybe, but it sounds slightly different. So I think it might be layered. It might be like, so does that come in again? Actually not. Okay. There was a, there it is. Not. Okay, so there's another little synth part there. This like almost vocal type sound. It's, I'll just call it that, vocal synth. This kind of me. That there. So there's actually another synth part at the beginning of that. I'll not bother putting it in here, but you can hear there's a little squiggly synth that's sort of like with an LFO. At the beginning, and the vocal is actually like the second part, like that. If I could draw it in here. So it's perhaps something that's actually reality. It's a bit more like this. So that it's kind of layered. I'll not put it on a separate track. It's just going to get too out of hand here. But it's something like something more like that. Okay, and does that happen again at the beginning? Oh yeah, it does. So there's a bit of a swoosh, then riser thing that comes up there. Let's call it a riser. Just that kind of swoosh thing there. So what else have we got in here? think I'm missing one part here. There's definitely the offbeat. That's this. By that I'm that's the percussion one. There's definitely an offbeat synth there, as well as this lower mid one. Which is the one that plays right through it. There's a different kind of riser thing there. I'll just use the same little part. Ah, there is one of those. Well, and I was doing this one. Now this just plays at the beginning. Okay, cool. So what else is there? The snare clap, I mean, this is just right through the whole thing, so there's no point in really mapping that out. Depends on the type of track. Some tracks the snare might come in after a certain time to add some energy. Maybe it's missing, at the beginning of the section, and then you can add the snare or the off hat or whatever to build up. But here it's pretty much, it's in there most of the time. Just here not. And it comes back in there, so it's, yeah, I can do it just to quickly. So it's gone there, and then it's gone at the end. There was one of those hits again. Yeah, like that. The colors are a little bit. Let me see. It's another rise. I just call it rise. So what was it? Here was it? Yeah, it starts kind of in the middle of that part. More of this. It's another little sweep here. It's kind of almost the same. I mean, it's obviously a different sound, but I'll just put a little bit there too. There's a slower riser here. Another sweep there. Some leading notes here. I mean, it's not exactly the same sweep there, but it's kind of in the ballpark. It's just to give you an idea. Probably a few more sweeps. Yeah, before the sections there's probably quite a few little sweeps and things like that we're missing. It's the bigger one. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I'm just putting in these little sweeps and riser parts, but I mean these are all compound. You probably have 5 to 10 individual parts in a track, and you're just layering different ones at different to get a different sound at different places. So there's no point in trying to dissect them all here. I just basically did it into more high frequency and more low frequency, kind of the slower ones, but it's just to give an idea. Maybe there's a few more synth parts that we're missing. I mean, there's a rising part there. It continues on actually. So rising, cutoff coming up and down in the frequency. I mean, it's coming in and out of being prominent. There, it's just bubbling in the background. So it goes right up until there. And it starts off again. I could say rising, but I'll probably call it something else like LFO retro. Okay, something like that. I mean, we're probably missing a whole pile of parts, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to get a rough idea